Hi everyone, my name's Montana, and if you didn't already know, I'm studying abroad in Germany for the year with the CBYX program. Today I'm going to be talking about 9 different points about German sustainability and what Germans are doing to improve our environment, especially compared to the ideas of sustainability in the United States. I just want to preface with the fact that all that I really know and all that I've taken note of comes from where I live in Germany in the south. And I haven't been able to travel to see the whole country, so if something I say is wrong or not necessarily relevant in the entire country, please feel free to leave that in the comment section below. And then also any generalizations I make about the United States, just take them with a grain of salt, because I know that there definitely are some people and groups that are very environmentally determined. Just for the most part, the generalizations I make are what I witnessed from where I lived in the States in Virginia. Starting off, my first point is that public transportation in Germany is much better than in the US. And now I understand that with the scope of the US, it'd be really hard to try to implement these public transportation systems because just in general everything's so much more spread out. It'd be hard to have such a successful train or bus system, but here systems are so convenient and so much better for the environment because people rely less on cars and cuts down on fossil fuel emissions. My second aspect that is more sustainably friendly in Germany is that a lot of restaurants provide more vegan or vegetarian options just than the restaurants that I was used to in the US. And I've noticed that a lot of restaurants have a little bio, which means like organic certified label, and so I never really noticed restaurants publicizing that in the US. My third point, hopping off of that, is that there are a lot more vegans and vegetarians that I have come in contact with in Germany. I know a lot of my friends and peers, so just like in my case teen girls, they are vegetarian or vegan. And in the United States I only had a few friends who were, so I can't say whether Germany as a whole is more vegan or vegetarian than the US, but so far my experience here has been that more people consume less meat. A lot of the clothing here is more sustainable, and the overall attitude towards clothing is definitely more environmentally friendly. And the fact that Germany isn't as into the fast fashion as the US. So in the US we have Forever 21, and I know that there is H&M here too, but we have a lot of these big stores that sell clothing that's very on trend and not the best quality. And here the idea of fashion is more like you buy something that's nice and you wear it over and over again, instead of just buying a t-shirt and wearing it 3 times and then throwing it out and buying a new one. For example, I have jeans from Zara, and in there's like a little tag by the zipper, and it says that 70% of the cotton was grown sustainably. And then also in school, we had a survey on school merchandise, like they want to get sweatshirts and shirts with our name, school name on it. And they surveyed all the students, and one of the survey questions was, would you like the products to be environmentally friendly? In the US, I would never see that really happening in my school. They would just really just buy whatever t-shirts are the cheapest. The fifth point that I have about Germany saving our planet and trying to prevent global warming is that you have to pay for your plastic bags here. I think it's maybe 15 or 20 cents a bag, but that definitely adds up, and for the most part the majority of people do bring reusable bags. I can show you one. I actually have like a bunch of reusable bags because I just think they're really cute. But this is just like a big, and see it here, this says fair trade, because a lot of products here are fair trade and they like advertise that a lot. And this is just one from Aldi. The sixth aspect of Germany that is helping our environment is, I think I already mentioned this in another video, but their water bottle return system. So when you buy a water bottle or anything with a bottle, oftentimes you can return it in these machines and get your money back because they want to encourage recycling. And here is like, here's a bottle, I got it in a vending machine at school, and then on it it says 15 cents. I don't know if you can see. Okay, it's not gonna focus. Oh, it just focused. But it says 15 cents, and so I can go to the store and put it in this like special machine, and it'll give me a 15-cent voucher to buy whatever I want at the store. The tampons that you get here do not have the plastic covering, and I know that this is a little taboo topic, but if you think about how often you're using those products, in the US it's completely covered in plastic. And then every single time you're using one, that plastic is going into the landfill. And so here, they are just not wrapped. And so that's a lot better for the environment. Additionally, I know that some people complain about this, but I actually find it so cool. There are multiple trash bins in Germany. So in the house, and if you're in a train station, like there's different bins. Each bin sorts out a different sort of trash. So there's one bin for food waste. There's one bin for like plastics, there's one bin for cartons, and then one like regular trash bin. And I don't think I explained that correctly or like completely correct, but I can insert a video here of my trash can in the house and like the different compartments. And anyway, so you have to like sort out your trash because that way it makes it easier for when you're disposing of it. And this is just a lot more environmentally friendly. Recycling facilities here are so much better than in the US. I know that a lot of times there's been problems recently in the US about recycling not actually going to be recycled, and personally in the US we throw so much in the trash can that could have been recycled, or we just have so much food waste in general, and composting isn't that common. I just recently went to a recycling facility with my host mom, and there are different bins for sorting your recyclable goods. Like there's one bin for brown glass, green glass, brown glass, I think I said that right, used computer goods, small plastic containers, large plastic containers, and you go around and you sort it yourself. I asked if this was something that was very common, and she said that the people here want to improve the environment, and it's just something cultural that you grow up doing, and that seems very normal to people. The general approach to environmental sustainability is so much more motivated here. It's such an integral part of just being German and living in this country, because it doesn't seem like something you have to go out of your way to do. I think that that is one thing that the US should really take note of and really try to implement into our society, because we are so wasteful, and there are so many ways that we could help solve these problems. And I think that the sense of caring that you see in Germany for our environment is really inspirational. It's not just certain groups of people. Like in the US, I don't mean to hate on my own country, but because I know that there are a lot of people in America who are trying to fight for environmental sustainability. However, in general, it's not enough, and there are so many people who are so apathetic towards the subject. In Germany, you can see there students protesting with Fridays for Future, which is on certain Fridays they skip school and they go out and they protest with signs and try to spread awareness about our global warming problems and about the environment as a whole. Everything that Germany has done to become so environmentally sustainable is something that I really admire in this country. And I hope to bring back a lot of these lessons, a lot of these daily habits to the US. Again, I didn't mean to offend anyone. I hope you enjoyed learning about how Germany is taking a step forward to help better our planet. And if you have any questions, comments, concerns, please leave them in the comment section below. If you don't mind subscribing, that'd be really great. And I hope you enjoyed this video. So, thank you!